2, hey. Hey, hey. 1, 2. 1, 2. Hey, hey. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Hey. 1, 2. Hey, hey.
Take it off, and I would just pause it. You know what I mean? Yeah, she'll be right here because you'll be at the podium. Okay. You'll be on this side. And then, again, forward. Got it, forward.
You got the clips down?
Yes.
As far as we know.
We had to check the clips out.
Stressing me out a little bit. Okay, I will. We got...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. On behalf of everyone at St. Louis City SC, thank you for joining us this morning. My name is Tom Ackerman, Sports Director at KMOX Radio. I extend my sincerest thanks to Carolyn Kindle, to Diego Gigliani for inviting me to kick off today's festivities. We also have some special guests sitting right here in the home team bench. City SC Sporting Director Lutz Pfannenstiel is here. We have first team players Rasmus Alm, Kyle Hebert, Tomas Ostrak, Celio Pompeu, Ben Lunt, Chris Durkin, and Indiana Vasilev. Ladies and gentlemen, as a St. Louis native and a lover of sports, I know firsthand the impact that a sports team has on a city. And since City SC was announced in 2019, the club has made its mark across the region. It's been felt far and wide, not only through an incredible fan experience here on match days, but also how the club is making a difference in our community. I am filled with immense pride when I see people across the region wearing the city red proudly, when I pass homes that fly the City SC crest outside their front door, cars that have a city sticker on their back window, carpools where the kids walk out wearing the city kits. And when I look to this beautiful place where this team calls home, City SC is uniting our region and uplifting our home, our city, St. Louis. And there is so much more to come as the club moves into season 3. We have a lot of people in the house today, so let's get things started. I am honored to introduce St. Louis City SC's CEO and part of the club's majority female-led ownership group, the first in Major League Soccer. We will have her lead this announcement. Please welcome Carolyn Kindle.
Thank you for that amazing introduction, and I'm happy all of you have joined us today for an important partnership announcement, one that will lead this club into the next season and beyond. There have been so many on the pitch and off the pitch successes and achievements in our first 2 seasons in MLS. From our incredible record-breaking inaugural season to selling out every single home MLS match, to furthering St. Louis's continued growth and revitalization with our investment in downtown St. Louis, City SC is committed to moving St. Louis forward by working to making St. Louis a better place for everyone who lives here. As a club, we have worked tirelessly to ingrain ourselves into the St. Louis community and highlight the people and organizations who are working so hard to make this region thrive, all while cultivating one of the best, if not the best, fan experiences in sports, led by this gorgeous, state-of-the-art stadium and driven by our passionate fans. And while I certainly wish our first team would still be competing in the MLS playoffs, I am so proud of how this team came together after the summer transfer window to embrace our new players, show some incredible grit and resilience, and string together a solid number of games to create momentum for this club going into next season. And let's give it up for our MLS Next Pro team, City 2, who took to the pitch here last Sunday and won 4-2 against the Town FC, advancing to the MLS Next Pro Western Conference Final. They will face North Texas SC this Saturday in Arlington, and we are hopeful they will bring home a win. Off the pitch, and I say this on behalf of the entire ownership group, it has been our goal from the start to drive our region's transformation, revitalize downtown, and shine an international light on St. Louis. And we believe we are well on our way to doing just that. But none of this happens without our partners who are invested in our region, our fans, and our club. We are proud of our many STL-made partnerships that are committed to working with us to move the region forward and embody the spirit of a new St. Louis. Now, soccer is a global sport with a profound impact. So it's fitting that our newest partner is an iconic global company with their world headquarters right here in St. Louis. With that, it is my pleasure to announce our newest partner, an organization who has called St. Louis home for a very, 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 very long time. Please join me in welcoming Energizer to the St. Louis City SC family. With their spirits and their energy, Energizer literally represents the power this stadium and our incredible fans produce on match day and beyond. And the organization aligns with our club on numerous levels: bold, ambitious, innovative, and STL-made. We believe in St. Louis, and we are not slowing down. So now, I ask all of you to please stand as I invite Energizer President and CEO Mark Levine to join me for yet another surprise as we unveil a new look for our home here in downtown West.
All right, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? Wow. It is an honor to be the first person here today, to welcome all of you here today to Energizer Park. We are so proud to attach and add our name to this magnificent stadium and to partner with City SC to help invest in St. Louis. Thank you to Carolyn, to Diego, City SC Ownership Group, the entire City SC team, particularly Matt Poling, who had to put up with us for a little while, for welcoming us so warmly into your family. This is an amazing day for Energizer, for our company, for our community, and for our colleagues, who you may have noticed are a little fired up by this announcement today. As the naming rights partner, we have the ability to tap into soccer's passionate and growing fan base, while also powering St. Louis revitalization. Our world headquarters are right here in St. Louis, as Carolyn mentioned, and has been for many years. We have over 400 colleagues here locally, and we have over 5,000 across the globe. While our reach is global, we are proud of and committed to St. Louis. This is our home. This partnership is such an exciting development for us. It gives us the opportunity to engage with our customers, our consumers, our colleagues, our communities in such new and different ways. MLS and soccer in the United States is experiencing tremendous growth. And soon in North America, we're going to be welcoming visitors from all over the world in connection with the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Behind our name, we have one of the world's most recognizable icons. And as you know, he keeps going and going and going. The Energizer Bunny, who will be here later today. City SC represents and embodies his spirit and his energy and his passion. This partnership brings together two powerful world-class organizations in an effort to make the sport and the city better. We know that this stadium is the best in the league, and we know that the atmosphere here is unmatched, and Energizer is thrilled to be a part of it going forward, because we want to shine a bigger and brighter spotlight on the city of St. Louis. Now, as we think ahead to next season, we cannot wait to see fans pack Energizer Park and soak in this amazing atmosphere. Thank you to Carolyn and team for allowing us to be a part of it. Thank all of you for being here today. We cannot wait to see all of you at Energizer Park in 2025.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Carolyn. And congratulations. This is a historic day, as two iconic St. Louis brands are uniting in their shared commitment to making St. Louis a better place and to growing the region. In continuing with the ownership group's vision, Energizer Park will be the centerpiece of City SC's mission to uplift the region, and where players, fans, and the regional community will gather on match days to cheer on the boys in red. Now I'd like to welcome City SC's President and General Manager to talk a little bit more about this exciting new partnership. Please welcome Diego Gigliani.
Thanks, Tom. It is great to be here. Firstly, of course, because of the announcement, but it's even more special to be accompanied by city staff, including many of our players and Lutz, but especially Energizer colleagues. Thanks for taking the time out of your busy days to come and celebrate this announcement together as a family to our home, which is now also your home. I speak on behalf of all of City SC when I say we are strongly looking forward to collaborating with Energizer in bringing this partnership to life. Energizer is a household name that all of our fans, and probably most of the world, know very well. Together with you, our Energizer colleagues, we will continue to deliver one of soccer's most innovative and immersive matchday experience that has become recognized across the league and across sports. As we start looking forward then, this stadium still has a few busy weeks ahead. Here, the Big Ten Conference semifinals, and we have a U.S. men's national team game that will be played here in a few weeks against Jamaica in a CONCACAF Nations League quarterfinal match. And hopefully we will have an MLS Next Pro Cup final in a few weeks, hopefully. Then we will approach the end of the year and momentum will start to build toward the start of our third season. And while the stadium naming rights will begin officially on January 1st of 2025, our teams are already hard at work behind the scenes to make sure the Energizer brand starts to shine. You will start to see new signage go up outside the stadium, inside the stadium, and even on top of the stadium, as we will be painting our new stadium logo on the roof. And by the time the new season starts, people coming from every corner of our community, as well as people looking at the stadium from above, will be greeted with Energizer Park, the amazing new name of our home, which, as Carolyn and Mark mentioned, perfectly captures the incredible energy and momentum this stadium, our fans, and our players produce on match days and beyond. Then for the new season, Energizer will also join us in launching a new enhanced premium section within the park, where our fans will be able to experience match day in a new way. We look forward to sharing more of those details in the coming months. We will also be introducing a new jointly branded and jointly designed community program in the new year. This follows our club strategy to ensure all of our key partners share in our club's vision of improving St. Louis. Energizer is no different. We're already actively engaged in identifying what is the community issue we want to work on together and the program that will help address it. When Mark mentioned the Energizer Bunny, I couldn't help but make other connections between the Bunny and City SC, like how he never stops, still going and going and going, as they say, or is drumming away, much like our supporters do on match day as they bang their drums and power our team and our city through 90 minutes of thrilling soccer. In closing, it is truly an honor to join forces with a global organization that has such deep roots and history in our region and a proud local employee base. This is a new day for City SC, for Energizer, but also for St. Louis. Now, Mark, I know we had a very impressive and a little scary kickoff there with the smoke and the bombs going off here, but this is soccer, and soccer also has some traditions. So Carolyn and I have a small surprise and gift for you. Carolyn, if you can help me do the honors, and we will ceremoniously welcome Energizer to City SC. For you. For me.
Let's hear it for them again. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. Wow, I was just gifted a scarf. I'll take it. I do have some questions for you, though. If we could supply some microphones, just a couple of questions before we go here. And Carolyn, we'll start with you. We'll get you a microphone here. How does this partnership, Carolyn, validate ownership's vision for the club and this stadium?
Well, I think, first of all, having an STL-made partner was extremely important with a global presence. Obviously, there's pink in it, my favorite color. So, I mean, it's really hard for me to say no. But I think just the passion and the commitment that Energizer has to the city, also globally. Again, you said it, 400 people here. What a great way to celebrate the partnership and really just bring name recognition all over the world to two incredible brands.
And Mark, for you, why does this partnership make sense for Energizer?
Well, you can't come to an event here, to a match day here, and not be inspired by the atmosphere, the energy, and that completely embodies the spirit of Energizer, everything we're about as an organization, certainly the Energizer Bunny. And as a team, we've long aspired to make a bigger impact in the community. And when you factor in our aspiration with the inspiration provided by this team, it was just a perfect combination at the right time for us.
And Diego, season 3 will be here before we know it. How does Energizer Park usher in that new chapter for the club?
I think we're going to fully embrace that word energy in everything we do. No, I think the energy that the team brings on a match day, the energy that the fans bring on a match day, and the energy that we've seen, especially in the last several months, as we gear up for that season 3. So I think it's about continuing to keep going also as an organization, continue improving as a team, and finding partners that can help us on this journey. I'm thrilled and very excited for that season 3 to start as soon as we can.
I do see members, my esteemed colleagues over here in the media, so I do want to give an opportunity to ask questions. Would anybody like to ask a question of our panel up here on stage? Go right ahead.
For Carolyn and Diego, I believe, City Park has become a beloved name. So what went into deciding that the name or agreeing that the name would be Energizer Park as opposed to keeping the name City Park as part of that?
Yeah, I mean, we're obviously delighted that the fans embraced the name of City Park so well this season. I would say that it was always the intention to have, ideally, a local brand that would take the name of the stadium. So we were always still actively involved in finding that partner. And the sooner we could find it, the better also, so that name change could start impacting in the common sort of language of fans and media as they speak about this venue. I think we're very fortunate to also find a company, but also a brand that is just as powerful, if not more, than City Park already was. If you think about the opportunity of being able to call this Energizer Park, it really adds value to the name of the stadium. And that's what was very exciting for us and was an easy decision when we were thinking about that transition from City Park to Energizer Park. We have no doubt that fans will also embrace that name because of what that name symbolizes and the connection between the name and what the club has always been about, which is bringing an intense, energetic style of play, scoring goals, celebrating with energy. So I think it's really an amazing combination, and we're very happy to make that transition.
Any others? Yes, go right ahead.
Diego, speak to how today's announcement fits into your previously mentioned plan to make St. Louis a global city.
Yeah, it's a great question. I mean, we couldn't be luckier, really, to be here making this announcement together with Energizer. I mean, if you had asked us at the beginning to write a wish list of what we would want to find in a naming rights partner, we would have said a company from St. Louis, but globally recognized, and with a brand that adds value to the name and to the experience. For us to be able to be here and announce an association with a company that has over 100 years of history in St. Louis, and you could go to probably any country in the world, and they will know the brand Energizer. So while we are obviously very proud to be able to help Energizer in ways that they are looking for us to help them, we also see this as a true partnership where they will help us get to corners of the world that maybe otherwise St. Louis City or St. Louis, the city, wouldn't have been recognized.
Questions?
And just, I know the neighbor guys start in 2025, but is there kind of a contract to tie everything in? How long does the partnership go for initially? And what are you looking for and the long-term vision of this partnership?
Unfortunately, and I know this will be an unsatisfying answer for competitive reasons, we don't discuss the details of our partnerships, but it is a great investment. It's a long-term investment. We look forward to being part of this for a long time.
Looks like we have one here.
This is for both Mark and Carolyn. You mentioned the commitment to transforming the region, and as you said, your aspiration for Energizer to get back out into the community more. Just specifically to those 2 points, what is your vision for how this partnership specifically helps the region, and specifically maybe even just this new downtown area that has been improved so much in the last 2 years?
Well, I think when you come down to this region, you see the investment that's being made, when you see the redevelopment that's going on, and we continue to marshal our efforts to revitalize St. Louis, we are just playing a part in that. Certainly all the work that Carolyn and the club did with all of the development down here has certainly been a shot in the arm for the city and brought about tremendous change.
Yeah, I think, one of the things when we did the tours of stadiums in other cities that became very clear is you really want to be able to control the land around the stadium because you want to be able to develop things that are on brand. So what we've been doing, through the past couple of years is trying to find a way to continue to expand this footprint to make sure that it is a destination. And having Energizer now tied to that district is really exciting. And, I think one of the things I'm very excited about is it's a brand that everybody knows. And to be able to play up the keep going, the supporters bang all the drums. I mean, those are great things that can be carried out in so many different forms or fashion, not just on match day. So I think the transformational piece comes with, it's a slow process and it has to be done correctly, but it can be so impactful because then hopefully it'll spread to other neighborhoods and one more neighborhood. But going back to having such a great international brand tied to all of that, it's a win-win.
Guys, this one is coming from up top there. Go ahead.
Mark, I guess from Energizer's perspective, when did you guys identify this as an opportunity you wanted to go after? And then I guess, did you have conversations with the team when it was first announced about partnerships? And I guess, what does the relationship look like for you all?
We have been talking with the club all along, ever since the inception and the expansion plans. For us as an organization, we've gone through the pandemic, we've gone through a lot of transformation as a company, and as a management team we got together and have had that dialogue, I would say late last year, to say we need to be more present in the city, we need to make a bigger impact, we need people to know we're headquartered in St. Louis. And it was around that time that those conversations were happening internally to Energizer that Matt Poling reached out to us again, and we set up a meeting earlier this calendar year, and it's really just taken hold from there. So timing couldn't have been better from our standpoint.
Thank you to the media. There will be a chance for some one-on-one interviews as well. But first, many thanks. Carolyn Kindle, Diego Gigliani, Mark Levine for leading this announcement and warmly welcoming us to Energizer Park. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to ask Energizer's C-suite to come down to the pitch level, join Carolyn, Diego, and Mark for a quick photo. While we are doing that, we're going to have our PR team assisting members of the media in facilitating one-on-one interviews with Carolyn and with Mark. And for the Energizer